Bobby. Oh, we actually have the intro for this one. So I should...
We do, actually. It was one of the possible outcomes of today, so it was made.
Possible.
I mean, so was the previous series, but I guess you didn't use that one.
This is what happens
I slave over stuff and then we don't use them, guys.
Well, I mean, we have 20-some people here. Bill, come on now. Bill's laughing there in the back. Oh my god. He's just losing my mind.
I like how you just make a story. It's a character.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill, what a guy.
Gosh,
Always cracking them jokes at the water cooler.
Yeah. This is why Megan says you're up to no good. Bill.
They have backstories and everything. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, our fake production crew that we don't have, but...
Hey, they could be real. Or not.
Yeah. Either way, Element, we do have Bly happening, Element, so we should be looking at this. This is super important.
Okay, yes. I put it on your view, but you didn't want to move, so come on down.
Oh, did you actually? Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
Anyway, either way, we do have Bly with the proxy hatch, as he loves to do, guys. He's not really, investing a whole lot into this, other than just to delay this Nexus for as long as possible. He may even try to drop it again. We'll see if he gets it done.
Yeah.
Oh, he does. Look at this.
If he gets it done, this is Bly. He never misses that.
I know. No, he doesn't. He wouldn't.
Look, his hand is in that position, just stuck there.
Yeah.
Ready to do it.
Yeah. Like now a deformity, but I mean, it's part of who he is.
Oh my god. Oh, you guys, I'm going to turn off the music on the second screen because in EU, you don't have that set up. Bob, I'm going back to your view for a second while I fix this.
Alright, cool. Alright, so I like that little nice beginning there from Bly. It wasn't some sort of, proxy hatch spine crawler rush that we have seen from him before, so sorry, I would prefer not to. But nonetheless, it still was a proxy hatch element. And that's not nothing.
We still
You
got
gotta
some
respect it. Yeah.
Just not
we do. Where's this drone going? It's going for a scout, perhaps, as we do have, looks like a cadre of Protoss. Is that even a term?
This
a cadre?
Bly, you fool.
Actually, that's quite a few Lings try to defend against
the
this.
third.
Good micro from Neeb, though. What is this guy? Look at him, just shaving off these Lings, not losing anything, not getting a surround. Oh,
Bob,
keeps us out alive.
You don't win the Kespa Cup without being 99.9% Korean. Quite sure. Do you know the famous last Korean name? Just give me one. Pretty sure that's Neeb's last name.
Park.
There you go. There you go. That's probably it. Seems to be. Those adepts actually staying in. Gonna get more workers. 7 workers have gone down to this. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it started to add up quite a lot, and not even concluding the Lings that have been gone down too, Element. Just the utility that Neeb finds with such a small amount of units is absolutely extraordinary to behold.
I just don't get it. Like, it's, 2 Lings or 20, it doesn't matter. Neeb will get in there and get some work done.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't even that scary of a force he had, but just he makes the most of it.
Yeah.
And either way, he's trying to run back home, though, is Neeb trying to find his way back to safety with his units.
Sees, I'm going to give away where the location of my adepts are. I should pull it back, and then he pulls it back. Wow. This guy, next level.
Yep. Resident Glade's about 3/4 of the way done, Element, so we know exactly what Neeb is up to, and I believe Bly should know as well, seeing that the Chrono Boost is going down and the number of adepts on the field. No surprises here. So far. Now the question is, how does Bly respond to this differently than Panda Bear Me? Well, now this opening has actually been pretty bad for Bly, Element. This is not an ideal opening.
No, it's got the low worker count, got the low army count. Baneland's just starting now. In fact, this might be the wrong idea. I don't know if you want to get on the adepts like this.
No, I mean Resident Glaze is done now too, so it's like this is even worse than if you
taking this double Stargate. This guy could kill him.
Yeah, we've seen him do this many times actually. Double Stargate. It's become a little bit more common in his transition from his adept play. We've seen him do it many times, especially on this map. In fact, is one of his favorite things to do. He usually camps his Phoenix in between your third and your natural.
This is that adept push timing though that we see all the time and just kills people. So keep your wits about you.
It does usually. Now the difference here is Bly hasn't really gone for roaches. He's gone for Banes and Lings. what we have seen used to nearly great effect from Zergs in the past element is with this sort of transition that Bly has, he's kind of vulnerable back home. So if you do deal with these roaches, these adepts with your roaches, if you went that way, you'd be able to counterattack perhaps.
Base. He's gonna grab him.
Oh,
and then bait him.
Oh, look at Link Force Field. Oh, yeah, there he goes.
Shots. Oh my
Not
goodness.
bad. Not bad.
Buys Neeb some time to get into the main base though. That's unfortunate. Gonna end up losing
there was a Ling drop.
anyways. Now, there was, a Ling drop happened. I see you looking back at that base now, but looks like it's over already. Some of the adepts went down, some of them got kills. I guess the trade was about even between the two guys there. We have a little bit of a Ling tussle going on again.
All right, more Phoenix continue to be produced here from Neeb. So
catching all the adepts out here.
The adepts.
This is nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That is very nice. Exactly what Neeb needs right now, Bly needs right now, but he's heavily supply blocked right now, 2 element. Lings are going to make their way across the map, only to be met with more adepts, even a Zealot for good measure, from the Neebster. Now, I was alluding to before about how we've seen, to some effect, other Zergs. I think Snoot, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about that. Snoot or Nerchio, against Neeb on this map, what they do is, like I said, they'd have roaches to defend against the adepts, then they'd counter with they'd have roaches to deal with the adepts, and then they'd have Roach Ravager counterattack. Well, that wasn't the case here for Bly. He didn't set himself up accordingly to do such.
Here come these
and we always.
Oh my God! The migrating overlords.
Oh, not again!
No spawn down here, and the queens are pretty far away. He's gonna get so many workers.
Yeah, workers. Bly can't afford to lose element. He's down to 17 workers to the 47 probes of Neeb. Third base trying to go up yet again for Bly. I feel real bad for him. He's going to go for one last Bailing Bust, looks like, element, and try to make something happen against these this adept-heavy force.
Oh, the Phoenix
even worse.
Banes.
Oh, no. Oh, they see all the Banes, too. Just let it happen, Neeb. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. You won't lose anyway.
Let it burst upon you.
Yeah, I want to see your explosions go down anyway. Oh, GG. It's called before the explosions happen. Neeb takes game number 1.
This game, Bobby. I'm getting this game here.
All right.
Game number 2. Loving these tweets, guys. Keep them up. It's great to see.
Hashtag GSC2.
Yep, that's the one. Oop, put the wrong player score as 1. Take that away. This was like the Olympics or something. I have to give both medals. It's not the Olympics stuff.
No.
I don't care. All right, Bobby. Time for some intros. Didn't get to them last time because you didn't feel like doing it, but I, on the other hand, I do feel like doing stuff sometimes. Take it away.
Alright then, to the north, west side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player on Team Expert. It is Bly.
Yep.
Alright.
Expert at proxy hatches and whatnot too, just to let you know.
Oh, yeah.
In the bottom right corner, guys, it is the Neeb. Oh man, draped in an American flag, ready to take lives. I asked Neeb
for freedom, man.
before the series started if he was thinking about going back to Korea. Says he wants to go in about a couple months, be there in time for GSL Season 3, take some of their money back to the States.
That'd be amazing if he actually did that.
Bly said he wants to go at the same time. That would be pretty cool. Bly in Korea. Imagine
that'd be
the
amazing.
horror stories on the ladder. What is this madness? Hatches everywhere.
Just set Korea on fire, pretty much. Just like the ladder would just be disarray.
Just the entire
they're abandoning their ladder to go to North America.
Yeah.
You must learn your ways.
They start leaving South Korea and going to North Korea. It's gotta be better than this.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Nothing can be worse than this.
Yeah. That's proxy hatches everywhere.
Yeah. As far as the eye can see.
Yeah.
Alright, we do have a Twilight Council, more of a standard Neeb in play here. Gonna get that glaze going on. Right at the front too. Risky business. Not risky when you're this good.
It's true. When you're this good. Now, with Neeb being so dominant in this matchup, what does Bly have to do differently than other Zergs to break the cycle element? I mean, does he just play full Bly, or does he opt for ultra standard play, perhaps? That's a real question. One would traditionally think perhaps go full Bly. I mean, I know our hearts say that, but it's not really the good way to go. Neeb is such a safe player. Like, his openers are quite safe, and he often goes for some sort of aggression. So any sort of shenanigans are going to be nullified by his openers, mostly. Now, that being said, if you
adept. Oh my goodness, you got a worker.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Oh,
no, anyway, all that being said, does playing standard sign your death warrant?
Coming in.
Oh, wow. Well, that's not... Again, he's just changing up his builds, cycling through his builds, I should say. Not necessarily changing them up. We've seen this from before. Is likely going to be a Dark Templars to put a little bit of harass. He might even forego them completely and go straight to the Archons, which we have also seen him do before, depending on what he scouts and sees if there is a ready detection. He's not even going to bother wasting time with the DTs, because the utility of the Archons, especially earlier on as possible, is extraordinary. You'll forcing some roaches out, perhaps bruising them a little bit, maybe even get a queen here and there. There's that War Prism's on the way. Roach Warren as well, that just finished for Bly, so that's going to be his response, of course. So this is going to play out what we've seen many times before, Element. This War Prism's going to get across the map. In fact, probably likely at this watchtower. Oh, he's not going to stop there. He often stops before he gets across the map and gets the DT warp-ins going. But either way, it's just going to make his way. There it goes. He's going to warp in those DTs right now. 4, of course, and turn into 2 Archons later on. What do we have back in this natural base element? Still no detection. There is no spores here. Actually, there's detection. I speak too soon. There is an Overseer out already, as he did get that lair fairly quickly. This attack isn't going to do a whole lot with the DTs, except for maybe get the queen. Oh, so close! Oh, no! Oh, just manages to miss it. Doesn't want to lose any of these DTs, though. They're pretty pricey. And with these 4, he'll turn them into Archons, just as predicted. Now he just use them to bruise up these roaches whenever he can. And they even get some worker kills, too, with the proper micro, which is something Neeb definitely has. Oh, almost got some workers, too, that were maneuvering their way to the other bases. But these queens are really low in health. Well, that one Archon was derping a little bit, too. And it looks like Neeb is going to retreat as the health on that War Prism got pretty low. But in the meantime, we do have another Dark Templar Warp at the other side of the map with a second War Prism. Now going towards that third base element, which is completely bare. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, dang. Oh. Oh, my Zerg heart. It hurts.
We need to.
Hurts when I see this.
Can we switch these names production? Can we get? I think we know the proper names here for this game.
Yeah. Are you gonna do it? Do it up.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
I think it's the proper player who's playing here.
It's only appropriate.
Yeah, it's got to be done.
Yeah.
Fear Dragon here.
Yeah. Fear Dragon owning it up like he did in DreamHack Element. We've saw him own it up with Dark Templars and DreamHack before.
Don't you?
Yeah.
He took game.
Or game.
He took game.
Yeah, he took game from DreamHack.
He's a game-winning DreamHack player. There you go.
Well,
I got when it's fully
really
correct.
Nothing you can say. We got a massive army for Bly, though. Oh, yeah. Element is a huge roach army. No detection here, though. Oh, it's a little bit behind. Oh, it's so close to death, though. Oh, that Archon almost got the one Overseer he had. Some straggling roaches, though, do go down to the force from...
Oh my god, there's a bunch of roaches, Bobby, and they're just walking past the Archons, the meat shredder. Oh, no. That cost him so much. Yeah,
he already lost some to that as well on the move out from Bly.
Bobby. Is roach speed done? Yes, it is, but the pickup micro, these warp prisms. Okay.
Who would have thought quadruple Archon drops element?
Yeah, Jesus.
On top of the army. Who would have thought that?
Have you no shame, Neeb? Let this man live.
Don't Protoss too. Other Protoss right now, like Drogo and everybody else is like thinking, no, Neeb, don't do this. Please. I hope David Kim's not watching.
Too high.
Yeah. Like nerfs or the nerf hammer is gonna happen. D Kim will rule something.
Man is flipping the station at the TV, just all of a sudden Neeb doing this play. He's like, "What are you doing, Neeb? We discussed this."
It's like everybody hates Neeb from now on.
Drop. Yeah, exactly.
All Protoss anyway.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
Like, it's not good enough that Neeb beats them all the time in PvP. On top of that, he's getting them all nerfed.
Yeah.
With his play.
Oh. I mean, you want to go... You switch from Protoss to Terran because Neeb's there now. It's the ultimate Neeb.
Yeah.
Wow.
He gets that robotics facility again, Element, so that's a nice pick off from Bly. Still has a pretty big army supply lead too, Element. So good micro and all, it's still pretty scary. Losing a lot on the ground is Neeb.
There's so many pylons up here, Bobby. There's so many Archons, so many, like the Immortals still putting a lot of work.
It is.
And, you know, with this nice round here on the bottom, like half the armor I think is in production, right? Like, yeah, there's 14 roaches still being produced here. So yeah, the army supply looks bigger, but Neeb's warp's in right at the front here with the warp prism. And all the Archons...
and the charge lots element.
Did he lose one? He lost one, finally.
He did.
I'm just gonna say, they're all still alive. But Bly took one.
One's pretty close to death as well.
The other has 9. This is ridiculous.
And these charge lots are really the bane of Bly's existence right now, too, Element. They're not letting those roaches retreat for free.
Another one goes down.
Oh, another. Yep, it does. But still, the Zealots are having their way with these roaches, as the roaches can only be microed so much from Bly. Another warping of Zealots does happen here at the front door of Bly, as he is on the back foot, dropping below 100 supply. Neeb pushing forward with these Archons, getting a little bit low in health. Are they, though? Like this double warp prism. Just they warp and double as fast, I wonder?
A warp prism for every Archon? He's the Oprah of warp prisms. You get a warp prism, man. You get a warp prism.
Well, you get some sweet micro potential at least. Oh, even Dark Templars for good measure element in this composition, as he's realizing the lack of detection at the main forces of Bly's.
There's a pretty much there now. Let's give credit where credit's due. Bly's microing is like a god, but there's just so much that can be done against this type of pressure at the front.
Yeah, and composition, just
splash and Immortals behind it.
And thing is, too, this wasn't like some sort of mass adept play. This was a varied composition from Neeb. He decided to go back to one of his builds that he, you know, popularized, I suppose, and other high-end foreign Protosses use it a lot as well.
That was safe.
Get the hint, Neeb.
Precisely. All right, Bobby. Game number 3 of this best of 5 series. Match point for the Neeb. Didn't drop the map yet. We just have to... Neeb's not allowed to play foreigners anymore. It's gotta be Korean only. Quite certain that's what we have to do. You'll have to get some Beyond going on or something. In fact, last time I said, try to get a best of 7 between the two. He said, darn it, I really wanted to play Beyond, but I can't today, so pretty sure he's up for it. We gotta get that happening. Yeah. Remember back in the day when we had that happen? I think, didn't Neeb take him out too? If I recall?
Well, we've had Neeb beat Beyond before.
But it was like it was a savage beating, like a...
Yeah.
Like just
that was last year.
Clunking, yeah. And that was like prime time Beyond too. Might have been sleepy, but you know, let's just sell it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we are in the game here. In the top left corner, the red Zerg player, Bobby. Pause for dramatic effect here. It's Bly.
Okay. And in the southeast side of the map, folks, we have the blue Protoss player, one of the best foreign StarCraft 2 pros of all time. It is Neeb.
Isn't that crazy how one day you can just be playing Terran at a decently high level, and the next day you can be the best, one of the best players of all time?
Yeah, I mean, he was in WCS at the time, you know, as Terran. It's not like he was terrible or anything like that. It's just, you know, I mean, doing his thing.
You know, Arium was in WCS and stuff too, and he doesn't really play anymore. So, like, you have 2 paths before you. You can quit playing, blame the race, blame the game, or you can become full Neeb.
You know what, he's a young talent too, Arium. I do miss that. Or, you know,
that's what I mean. Like, they were similar. They you know, both around the same age and whatnot, and one became Neeb, and the other.
There's another path too,
which is probably the worst. Worst way to go from StarCraft Pro.
Yeah, can't get more different than that, I suppose.
Yeah.
Remember Hitman? I was thinking about Hitman the other day. I miss that guy.
Is that the third way to go?
Yeah, that's the third way. It's like then you become Hitman.
You can make the thing is
with him, remember
and then make it to the nice round, like I think it's round 8 even, and then
in Europe,
not show up or whatever.
Yeah, he couldn't. He couldn't. Yeah.
He couldn't? Was that what it
He
was?
was young. His parents, I think, wouldn't let him or
Okay,
something
well, he
like
could
that
have,
because of
but
school.
couldn't.
He wasn't allowed, in other words. So, as far as I could tell. So, that's unfortunate for him because we love that guy. Like, great player, showing great amounts of skill with potato equipment, you know?
Yeah.
It's just that mouse and keyboard that he used. Like, doesn't he use a mouse pad? It doesn't even use a mouse pad.
He was like on the table. And like, I think before he showed up, people didn't know what he looked like because he'd never seen him. And they're like, what is he gonna be? And he's like,
well, the same was for Neeb for a long time, too.
Yeah, I
remember Neeb? The same thing was for him. People were like, well, what does Neeb look like? And until he actually showed up at WCS one time. It was pretty much the same idea. Paths
like
very similar as we mentioned before.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. But then he couldn't show up at that tournament, but then he just kind of dropped off the scene entirely. Like, he didn't participate in any more events.
He didn't like Legacy of the Void as much.
Yeah, I know. I remember him saying something about that, but...
Because he was all about, what would he do? What would be going on? And with this quick start, half of his gameplay was taken away. It's pretty funny to say, but it's true. Because he would absolutely murder people. He was the Protoss Bly.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Either way, we do have a game going on, but both players playing fairly passive. We did an Oracle that did jump in and get 8 kills, so I guess it's something.
Here's the deal. Oh my god, there's 10 workers on the way. 14, 15. No, not the time for this. There's so many adepts crossing the map right now. People have died for much less. Now, as I say that, some of the adepts went down to the bottom. So they're a little bit further away. You're going to have to wait, perhaps, for the rest to come in. Lots of Banelings morphing in here. Can Bly be one of the first Zergs in the history of Zergs to hold this push? Oh my goodness.
Well, so far so good, but good splits coming out from Neeb element. The Banes do crash in, but is that enough?
Well, Queens, get to work.
Yep. Do your jobs, Queens. Again, no Baneling speed on the field, so these Banelings are just left to their own slow walking pace. Now the Oracle joining in on the fray, picking up some more workers. 12 going down in total here in this attack. These Adepts have full control of that main base. Trying to retreat and with some of his workers to his natural, it looks like, too. But, a nice fake out there. It looks like from Neeb decides to stay in the main base. But he does go shade out again. Oh, the Bane's finally coming in. Oh, yes!
Oh, that was a nice attack. Now,
that's exactly
it's 47
what he needed.
workers versus 65. Neeb has a nice advantage there. But he can pump out a good 15 workers again, you can come back from that. 6 more gateways on the way? This man, does he know no bounds?
Oh.
7 more gateways. He's making more. Stop, Neeb, stop. Give this man a chance.
Well, what element is saying, it's too many gates, it's bad.
That's some sentries out here, Bobby. Gonna burn off some force fields. A warp would happen, but he can get through. Oh no, it looked like he had the spot.
It did look like it for a second.
Back in time.
Yep. Let's try to find some sort of opening and some damage here. Is Bly
floating, Bobby? Holy smokes! Almost $2,000 in mineral.
Oh, he really needed those gateways. That's why he's getting them element. Just so he can warp in nothing but units here. And that gas too element. He's floating near Facebook money here, which is uncharacteristic of Neeb, to say the least. Now with these additional
7 overlords all at once, ended up being supply blocked here. That's great. That's what I do.
Good surround. Oh, but the blink is real though. Oh, not blink. Sorry, the pickup was real. I should say.
We call it a blink. Essentially, it pretty much is blink for everything. Oh no, he's gonna get stuck. Oh no. Oh, Neeb's done.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Oh, so close. Doesn't manage to get away. He doesn't want to lose these lanes. That's his one semblance of map. That's his one semblance of map vision and map control here. Does Bly have as he's starting to saturate his 4th base. The worker count ahead for Bly. This is the first time he's been ahead of his opponent this tournament element, it seems. And then the worker count.
Yeah,
so far.
Even right now, 16 Hydralisks coming out. If you want something to fight against Blink Stalkers, something with massive amount of damage like that can do pretty well. He might have to sack this base. In fact, I think he should sack the base. He's getting a little bit of counterattack going on here. Couple of workers going down, but double photon over Russell as well. Did he get into both bases, or is that just a mass transfer? Blink Stalker's coming to the front, Bobby. There's so many Hydras, but he needs a little more time. Sacks the base, does he? All the workers did pull away, though. Go full Yoda, I will.
Good force fields going down to block off those Banelings. Some do crash in, nonetheless, element as the carcasses fly to the sky. The Lings are trying to reinforce. Workers pulled off the line. 2 element trying to drill through.
Doing the blink stalkers with the...
Yeah,
can he get
the blink micros. He's not close enough, and he's gonna pull it back just in time. Does Neeb, as the Hydra's count has plummeted. Now more work is being pulled, but too little, too late. I think Element as a spine maybe can hold down the fort, but all the Hydras are gone.
I know Neeb's thinking about dancing. There's a hawk on one shoulder. There's a man on the other. Don't listen to the hawk.
Yeah, listen to Mana. Don't listen to Huck.
Oh no!
The Huck blink forward, so he listens to Huck anyway, and he does it, and he will.
Looks like anyways. You know what?
Oh man!
Shout out to Bly for playing in this and sticking with us, even though we had that little bit of downtime happening at the start. He's running, sharking our way, but he's got one Hydralist versus like a million Stalkers. This one,
GG is called.
Closest one. Today.
That was for sure, absolutely. So congratulations to Neeb. He is your Gauntlet champion here in this. This is, I believe, episode 9 of season 3 here on the Gauntlet season 3. Of course, so big congrats to him.